Hello and welcome back everyone to yet another Digimon World DS playthrough episode here. We are on, I don't know what quest we're on anymore, but we are, I'll call it the Bad Tamer quest. We have successfully defeated a grand total of 5 Bad Tamers here, 3 of which held card keys, 2 of them we met basically as soon as we got to the junk factory here, and probably the last one is through this teleport pad that we stopped at in the last episode there, but they have nowhere to go because the teleport pad takes us into the arena we previously fought Chimeramon in, so we'll probably have to defeat the 2 that ran away originally, and most likely because it's there, the Grand Localmon as well, which, great big train. What could it possibly do to me? Also, how did it fit through that teleport pad? It's a friggin' train. It's really big, right? Like, look at that thing. It's cool. It doesn't have like the cow, whatever cutter thing on the front, but I'll take a wheel of death on the front of the train. That makes it far more ominous looking. Luckily, it doesn't have fantastic speed, so Magna Angemon gets to take 2 hits, and although it seems to be pretty damn good at dodging, I'll give it that. What's our strongest attack? Ice Blast will be the strongest attack. It only covers up 3 squares, so Water Blast really wouldn't do anything. But we have dealt it a decent amount of damage, and it's only a third. We're going to have to use a chip in order to give Magna Angemon some more mana, because we're going to run out. We have one more attack with our Excalibur there, which, brings it down to half, but isn't that enough? Ooh, I mean, thankfully, again, our defense is high enough that we were able to take that and tank that hit, but MPD, let's hit 2S. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Should do a decent MP boost. Only 200. Okay, I underestimated how much I was gonna gain from that. I was thinking like 1,000 maybe, but just goes to show apparently we don't have a whole lot of MP items. But yeah, even if we didn't have MP, we could always just literally grind him down by doing nothing but our base attacks that don't cost anything. Because, his peak of damage is like 100, but our guys are all fairly strong as far as like in the near thousands for HP themselves. Ooh, it hit all 5 lanes. Nope, didn't actually attack Magna Angemon at all. That looked like an attack all 5. Oh well, whack him with your holy stick again. Still dodging. How does a big train dodge a blow like that? Who knows? Either way, Ice Blast. Oh, and that finished it off. I figured it was going to leave it as a sliver so our little tiny Coromon could actually be the one to do it. But we defeated the big train. Chug-a-chug, activating ATS. What does ATS stand for? All-terrain signal. Well, we killed it. Oh, someone teleported in. It's blue hair and vest wearing dude. The 2 that I thought were going to go missing next, so we haven't figured out if they're Bad Tamers or not. We caught the others. I defeated the others. They probably just voluntarily abandoned their cause. What do you mean both of them? I defeated all of them by myself. Where were you guys? Also, no, my guy did not brush it. Maybe if I chose the girl character in the beginning, but I did not. Back to Central! I think it's the first time they referred to it just as Central. It's always been like Digi-Central, which is kind of annoying, because everything's Digi in this world. Oh, now those kids are in trouble. Revoke their tamer licenses. Kick them from the digital world. Also, why are there only 2 of them? There were 3 more Bad Tamers that need to have their licenses revoked there. Oh, yeah, no, they definitely weren't the boss. They just admitted it. Who is your boss? Better question. Where is your boss? And if you want to go Guardians of the Galaxy, what is your boss? Or no, was Drax's line, why is Gamora? I don't know. Been a while since I watched part 1 of Infinity Wars, so I don't know. I think it was what is Gamora, not why, but maybe it was why. Now that I'm saying it repeatedly, I think it was why. There was like, where is Gamora, then who is Gamora, and then I think why is Gamora. What still sounds like it'd work too? I don't know. I have to put myself in Drax's state of mind. It's really hard to do, even sleep deprived. I'm too intelligent. My brain can't dumb itself down to Drax's level. How to think like a simpleton? It's impossible. I'd have to turn my brain off to do that. Oh, they're just endlessly talking again. Oh, they probably told me something important, and I was too busy complaining about them talking that I probably outright missed what I was supposed to actually do. Let's see. What do we do? And yeah, I mean, what do we do? We talk. Nope, no match for the boss, don't care. No painful time, probably. No protected to the end, don't care. Yuji, you got anything? All of us can't leave now. Okay, so he's sending me somewhere. Oh, the hard mountains. Okay, we are going to the hard mountains. I would ironically not expect them to be soft, because I wouldn't really call that mountains. And this is like marshmallow mountains. Those could be soft, but realistically that would mean they'd be exposed to like the open air, which I don't know if you've ever left a marshmallow out before, but oh, it's an ice place. Interesting. That makes more sense for the hard mountains then. I would not have expected ice from hard mountains, but I think of it, ice being hard, not that far of a stretch. But it does look like it's another maze map, because there were multiple paths right from the beginning, so here begins our existential dread. Well, I'm just going to keep going south. I'm going to use the strategy of mazes where it's like, oh, in order to find your way out, just put your left hand on a wall, your right hand on a wall, depending on which handed you are, and just keep walking. If you never take your hand off a wall, eventually you'll just find the way out, because there is no choice. It has to have a way out, otherwise it's not a maze, it's just a trap. And yeah, by the action of it being a maze, yeah, if you hold on to an outside wall, like the same wall, even if you have to like go around those ones that are just like a sticking out wall piece that's not actually like walk along, it really doesn't matter. It still will eventually lead you to an exit. Which is kind of cheating. Like it takes the fun out of a maze, because like you're not memorizing anything. You're not actually solving the maze. You're using the maze's own formation against itself, which, I mean, you call it cheating? I would call it cheating. I think I've only ever done that solution once, and that's pretty much right after I learned it, because I learned it, but I did not believe it. Not even for a second did I believe that was telling me the truth, because it just sounds unbelievable. One of those, like, you can solve any maze just by continuing to walk. It's like, no, that's how you exhaust yourself and how you get lost. Right? It's like, if you're in the middle of a maze and you have no idea where you're going and you're not trying to plot it out, you just keep walking forward. I mean, no, that is a recipe for getting lost, but I've done it. I can attest it was actually possible. I want to declare that we are approaching a sort of Mario moment, because there is what looked like a tube with an arrow pointing down at it, and well, first off, we're not a plumber, but it's a tube, and probably will lead us to a new area. That's very Mario-like, which, I think I talked about it in our last recording. It's run of what we were going to move on to after this. And I think I decided doing like educational or just kind of like a slower one, not like a grinding game, but more like a thinker type game. Um, but yeah, we might. Whoa, okay. How are we surviving underwater? I assume this is underwater because A, there's coral everywhere. B, it's blue tinted, and it's like they're trying to texture waves on the stuff. Not to mention, there's a Divermon that is an underwater Digimon if ever there was one. He's level 40 though, that's pretty strong. But not strong enough to withstand the might of our fans. Actually, I still haven't renamed our Magna Angemon. I think I was going to call them our Light Fans, but that sounds a little bit weird. But Holy Found sounded, well, I just said it out loud. It kind of tickled my ear into thinking that I just said OF instead of instead of the equivalent HF. But Waymon, you gotta get sleep, bro. You're yawning too much there. Let's put your tail down. For God's sakes, you're already underwater. Damn. Luckily, he's slow. I'm not wasting any MP on him. We're just gonna beat him to death with all of our tackles. And keep pressing forward. No idea if I'm actually going the right way, of course. We did go kind of one way wrong, but there were 4 branching paths total. I think we've only taken one officially so far. But 'tis the nature of a grinding game. Just keep wandering around until you figure out where you're supposed to go. I mean, that's the one thing I would say about Pokemon. It's supposed to be a wander around grinding game, but it's very linear. Of you really don't have a choice where you're going. You just, oh, if you want stronger things, you have to go over here. But one of our Mons has reached their peak. Zudamon, you are at your peak. Well, I don't think he has an evolution past himself. Oh, he does. Okay. It needs to be level 53. You are level 51, so you can't become Vikemon, whatever that is. We also don't have enough aquatic experience. And 60,000? Holy. Yeah, Neptunemon sounds cool because that's basically a god Digimon, but nope, we can't do that. We're going all the way down to Poyamon. You are starting over. At least he becomes level 63. That'll make him. He meets the requirement eventually to become Vikemon, but he still doesn't meet the requirement even if we acquire all that aquatic experience to become Neptune, god of the sea. Although technically Cherubmon that our dark guy turned into, it's technically a form of god or godly being type thing. So maybe, I mean, speaking kind of Yu-Gi-Oh-ish, but maybe they form a god party. Get Neptune in there, see if we can create Mars, god of war, throw Neptune, god of the sea. Have a cherub in there just to represent Christianity a little bit, just with the angels. And I mean, technically, we'd still have like Angemon as well, which he's an angel. He's human. He's human angel, and technically, Magna Angemon is. I mean, he's got 6 wings, or 6 or 8 wings. I don't know. He's got to be like Archangel type territory, and he does have a level up from Magna Angemon. I did see that when I was last leveling him or digivolving him, which. That one's new to me. I didn't know there was something above a Magna Angemon. I mean, he was an ultimate. He didn't ever show a Mega form. Not like he can't have a Mega form, but just feels weird having him have a Mega form. So, hey, oh no, north or south? Nope, dead end. Of course, I was gonna say we're gonna choose the dead end path. We totally did, even before I got to call it a dead end. Always the way of the dead end, huh? Well, more grinding. We still have a decent amount of MP, and we haven't even hit wherever it is we're looking for, so that's safe. Yeah, get him down to 1. Yeah, we can whack him 3 times. That'll make it so that we can at least get some more experience points without wasting some more MP. And I think everyone except for Magnanimon just recently leveled up as well, which then gives him a boost of his MP as well back to full. Okay, well, the only path is this way. Keep on walking while holding our breath. Blue chest. Nope, battle first. It was a trap chest. It was a mimic. Not that there's actually mimics. We just were unlucky and ran into a random encounter whilst encountering a chest. Well, it's three monsters, which, I mean, I want to call them strong, but really only Waymon actually is, and that's just because he seems to be decent at dodging, which shouldn't be possible. I mean, he's a big old blue whale. I remember him from the anime. He held all the Digidestined kids and Digimon in his mouth, and they never had to leave his tongue. Okay, well, and we go more level up. Still a decent way away. Oh, no farm report. Okay, let's keep going. What did we find? HP full. Cool. Well, that'll help if we ever get damaged again. North goes nowhere. We're not going there. We'll just keep doing laps of the underground, holding our breath as we will never surface again. Somehow we can just breathe on the water. Another party of 3. I mean, as much as I grumble about it, like, we keep fighting Aquans, which means we're earning aquatic experience points, and then we just earned 400. Number of comets that we've done, we might actually meet that 60,000 requirement in order to get Neptunemon. Still won't be the correct level for it, but ooh, a new tube! We're back above land. We can finally breathe easy, and it won't be water in our lungs. Oh, a regular Andromon. Why are all the metal guys hanging out in, well, effectively Antarctica? What are you guys doing here, and why? Like, yeah, cold's good for mechanical systems. I mean, usually you would send a computer and stuff into it, but there's a lot of water around here too. That's not exactly good for you guys, unless it's like, especially saltwater. Saltwater would just cause a whole lot of rusting to happen, unless it was like stainless steel. I don't really know what unrustable metals are. But I know that salt is one of those, like, you get salt on metal, and that is going to be one of those, like, yeah, salt, water, humidity, bam. That's a call for rust. Okay, we'll pull up the ladder, snake our way around. Go there. New ladder to the north. Oh, now a rock. Oh no, that's not a rock man. I think that guy was made of ice. Just looked like the rock. Yeah, he's Icemon. Alright, well, I mean, it looks a little bit better than the Rockmon, because, I mean, the Rockmon literally just looked like someone sculpted poo. Kind of. But yeah, now that he's an icicle, it kind of makes all of his rigid shapes actually make sense for a change. Okay, Betamon, you haven't used a good move in a while. Water Blast all 3 of these fools. Perfect, that counts as an OTK. Oh, and we got another Mon ready for evolution there. No, not the farm. I definitely don't want the farm. Don't you dare read me a farm report. Okay, yeah, our Ankylomon. No, that's Arukanimon. Never mind. It's not an Ankylomon. But our kind of nasty spider lady. she's what our Ogremon turned into, and all we can turn it into is that Parasimon, but we didn't want to do that, because we can't do that, so we will just degenerate all the way down to our Gaburamon again, back into Beast Mode. I think next time, rather than going to Arcanimon, I might go Edamon, just cause. I didn't go the first time, because it required a higher level than what he could, and I think 49... Oh, that's not a 9, that's a 3. 43 might not be high in order to actually achieve that, but, I mean, we're not going to fight with him anyway, so who cares? I go down to Bakugan as well. We'll easily meet the level requirement for that. Could do Tyrannomon, but that just takes us to Triceramon and then Canadramon, which, I mean, he doesn't really sound cool. He's a dragon type, sure, but it's not cool. That's the only thing that I'm fighting for now, because I still haven't, late game, found any of the other Digifounders, so why should I care? Ooh, new dude! He's got blue hair with a white stripe. He's BT boss. What the heck is BT? Oh, probably Bad Tamer boss. Come on, come up with a better name than that. Don't call him the Bad Tamer boss. Either just call him boss or like come up with a good, like, slightly scary name. Oh no, well, he either is or isn't Unknown D, because he said he's getting in the way. So either he is Unknown D and he's really good at ventriloquism, or he is still working under Unknown D. But this time we get to fight Bihumon. Well, at least after this, we should get our third Guardian back. We'll probably be done with hunting down the ice territory. We haven't actually found the tile that says it's the boss, so who knows? We might go after this guy after beating Bihumon, but every time that we've ever saved one of the Guardians, it always pulled us back to Central, so I have a feeling like this. It is definitely a boss battle, because, I mean, he's taking up 3 spaces, has like 5,000 HP. But again, it wasn't after a boss tile. Either that or I completely missed seeing that boss tile, which maybe it's entirely possible, but yeah, spit on him, that'll work. Cats don't like water. That's funny. He's basically a god level Mega Digimon, and a Koromon just spat at him. Ooh, Foxtail Inferno. Oh, it does decent damage. I'll give him that. I mean, most of the time we've been, like, since the reload, it's been like 50s, maybe 100 damage. That was 150, and Koromon just took 600. That wiped out more than half of his HP all in one shot. But, sadly, Bihumon, it's not enough. Your level 48 power cannot outpower all mons. Ooh, and we learned a new attack. I probably relearned a new attack. Well, no, I can't say new, but he's been captured or freed. Good, stop staring at me. Turn around, bite that human. No, screw you, don't screw me. You're just a bad villain. You keep failing to a child. Although, that says a whole lot about Team Rocket, constantly losing to a 10-year-old as well, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? It's the way of this world, so. But, Bihumon, I know you're weak, but why did we just let him run away? We could have gone after him. We have a full party of 6 relatively powerful, actually, by this point, I'd actually call them powerful Digimon, so what the hell? Okay, he didn't take us with him, so I can only assume that means go after the bad guy, because I am not backtracking all the way through. There had better be a teleport point or something, as well as possibly another bad guy battle, because it was over too quickly. It was not fun. And the episode isn't long enough yet for us to end on this relatively high/low note of we won without winning. I mean, we got Bihomon back, so we got all the Guardians back. At least all the Guardians that I remember having lost. But we must challenge the blue-haired dude and figure out what Digimon he has, because he doesn't deserve it anymore. He's a bad tamer. They said so. The people said so. I haven't figured it out. Oh. Oh. Stop running away, you coward. Wait up. You're going to go down for justice. We will stick. Oh, it's a split. Where do I go? Grinding again. I swear, if he's in the south, that sucks. Oh, whoa. That is a Metal Seedramon. What is a Metal Seedramon doing here? That is a little bit excessive. Showing off to your not even Seedramon descendant of Betamon there. That's kind of cruel. I mean, granted, he's an aquatic type, but I don't even think that's Metal Seedramon. Metal Seedramon was gray. This guy's gold. This is like gold Seedramon. Gold Metal Seedramon. Now that just sounds weird. Alright, everyone gets to use Instant Freezer. Doesn't do much because he's not a boss. And yeah, we'll save some MP for the actual boss fights. Clearly I have to fight that kid. The question is whether or not we can find him before the end of today's episode. Oh, new area! Is this where I'm chasing him? I have no idea. For all branching path again after this battle. Wow. That's gonna make it more... Why are there so many whales? I mean, granted, we now have enough scan data for it, but I don't want 3 big whales. It's like, I ain't no stripper on a pole. I got no use for whales. Hence why they just got turned into sashimi. No, I don't want a purple chest. I can't do anything with that anyway. More whales. Even more whales! Come on, Waymon, stay away. They need to have like a repel. I don't like it's a grinding game, I get it, I really do, but I'm chasing after a bad guy. Why am I having to endlessly still random battle? I beat a boss already. The game kinda sounded like it was as tired as I was. It started to do double up music. I mean, we only recorded like an hour and a bit's worth of video here. It shouldn't have reached that point. If the game's starting to corrupt itself again, that means we definitely have to save when I'm done today's episode, because I do not want to have to do everything all over again since our last save, because that would... Oh, there's the boss tag! Okay, where are we at for the recording time? So should we do it? Well, before we do it, we will do it. I'm gonna go and defeat him. I mean, we already did one boss battle in this episode. Might as well finish off the second boss battle. But I am gonna save before doing so, because what if that lagginess coming from the game file is actually corruption? But time for BT boss to go down. A Giga Seedramon. What? That is not a Giga Seedramon. Angemon? That's not a Magna Angemon. Wait, oh, a Marine Angemon. What the heck is a Marine Angemon? Beep, beep. Oh, so it's stronger than the Giga Seedramon. Wow, fantastic. Why would they put a Giga Seedramon in a shell like that? It's not a big enough shell for how big that Seedramon would be. Oh, now he's appealing to its stupid vanity. No, Marine Angemon, you're an idiot. You're pink, which means you should probably be on my side, but you're just too stupid to realize you got played by the bad guy. I don't want to call him a boss, though. He takes up a single space? What? Well, I'm gonna waste MP, because this is the boss battle, which means I'm gonna go away after this. It only has 3,000 health, roughly. Well, we're just gonna go all out. You're gonna die before you even get to make a move, Digimon. I hope you know that, but for your condolences, have some hydration as we spit upon your form. Oh, okay. Koromon, you don't actually have any power, apparently, against this guy, so we'll just freeze him. And if that doesn't work, we'll just whack him again with Excalibur. Goodbye, Marina Digimon. You didn't even get to make one move, you slow creature. Oh, we got a Siren Scimitar. Better than a singing sword. I still remember that Bugs Bunny episode. That sword was annoying when it sung. Would you listen, Marina Digimon? Yes, I just beat the unliving hell out of you, but you were lied to. You shouldn't have attacked me in the first place. Who really looks evil? The guy wearing sunglasses? Or me, a kid with a backpack? Cool, he's on my side, because truly justice prevails. Of course it's insane. First off, I beat a Marina Digimon, which I've never even heard of, and I assume is some kind of a Mega Digimon, but now he's going to create a wormhole. Humans can't do that. Maybe he's like Mummymon, oh, new teleporter. Oh, seriously? Who are you tracking? The guy who teleported out of here, or the actual unknown D? Yeah, I know they made a wormhole. I watched him disappear. Oh, he's using unknown D's power. We're going to create a wormhole. He's got to be a really powerful Digimon. So he's taming humans rather than humans taming him. Okay, well, yeah, we are going to be teleporting our way back to Central here, which is, I guess, kind of good. Probably not enough in order to actually advance from gold to platinum, but what are you going to do? We tried our best. We've technically ended the calamity because Baihomon is back, which means, at least looking at the 4 platforms around, we should have all the Guardians gathered together, because I assume the Platinum Guardian's going to be that CV Angemon. But, again, pure speculation, because he looks like a Guardian, he's standing there, and, well, I definitely didn't listen to him when he first joined the Tamers Union. What? How did he teleport here? Also, how did he teleport directly into the Tamers Union? Oh, you gotta take me down first. Cool. An evil ring. Right. Cool. Of any strength. Fantastic. Yes, I have the power to command the Guardian. Oh, cool. The Guardians can't do dick about a ring. This is clearly the one ring to rule them all, but I have the power of Frodo and his fuzzy feet. He can resist the power of the ring. Bye, Zyclamon. You got ringed. Oh, well, I'm not coming alone, first off. I'm coming with my Digimon, because otherwise I'm going to die the minute I get there. Why not, right? Well, I'm going to assume that because Zyclamon is our gold rank, whoever Guardian, if we save him, we had better get promoted to Platinum, because that means we're better than the Guardian. No. Okay, well, we're ending the episode here because I accidentally told it I wanted to look at a farm report. So, thank you all for watching today's episode there. If you enjoyed the content, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button to get notifications when we release new videos there. And, yeah, I hope to see you all in the next episode, as we probably are getting closer and closer to the end of this relatively marathon playthrough here. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.